Hi, I'm Benjamin Busch, and you've got a veteran story. I began writing my book, Dust to Dust, which is a memoir, after the death of my parents. I'd returned from a fairly brutal combat tour in Ramadi, Iraq, in 2005, and I'd lost a close friend in close quarters. It was very brutal, and I was confronted directly with mortality, really for the first time. That idea that we carry as children, that we can't be killed, and that our parents won't be lost to us, was still strong in me for some reason, even in my late 30s. And I came back on my daughter's first birthday. She was 1 and she didn't know who I was, and I was suddenly brought to a real relationship with fatherhood. And very soon thereafter, within months, my own father died, and my mother followed him very quickly. So I went from being a child to being an orphan to having a child. And all of these things together forced me to rely upon memory as a place to restore their lives and the ones we lose. I think our survival from trauma and tragedy relies upon, in some ways, us being able to tell our stories. I think a lot of veterans suffer for a long time because they keep them to themselves. And in some ways, I let the story go. I put some of it in this book, and in doing so, it doesn't haunt me the same way that it had when I kept it to myself. So I hope that as people read it, as veterans read it, they find in it their own stories. And in some way, we can all begin a discussion with our own past.